This is LOA Recon with Good Vibe Coach Jeanette Ma, where we explore the ins and outs of conscious creation to manifest our favorite dreams come true. Let's have some fun together. Today we're answering the question, can I manifest for others? This one's not as straightforward as it seems. Seeing our loved ones struggle can make it tricky to maintain our own good alignment, so it's natural for us to want their situation to improve so we can feel better ourselves. That is, however, a giant muggle move. Conditioning our feel-good on any situation external to us is not how we practice conscious creation. And having said that, I don't know a single manifester who hasn't wanted to help someone else get what they want, whether it was helping a family member find relief from drug addiction, or seeing a partner succeed at work, or for a friend to find a healthy, loving relationship. Even when it doesn't negatively affect our own feelings, it's still natural to want to see others get what they want. So the question is, can we manifest results for someone else? I don't think it's an easy yes or no, because on the one hand, each of us has free will. We're each creating our own reality. No one can impose anything on us, whether it's good or bad, because we can only experience what we vibrate. So if I'm not vibrating it, it's not part of my reality. You can't stick yours on me, whether it's good or bad. And if you were ever unsuccessful in trying to cheer someone up who was committed to their bad mood or their bad day, you know what I mean. We can't give what they aren't receiving. Okay, having said that, there are some very smart, very leading-edge teachers who say that we're each making up everything and everyone in our own realities, including each other. Like, I'm creating you and you're creating me, and you get the version of me that you're aligned to, and I get the version of you that I'm aligned to. So, if that were the case, that means I could shift my version of you that I'm creating to be a different version. That's a little mind-blowing to think of it that way, but it could very well be the case. In fact, I've played with this enough to know success with it. When I change my mind about someone, I get a different person. Like when I have a jerk of a boyfriend, oh, he is such a jerk. And when I appreciate him and I love him, it's like a different guy comes home from work. So technically, no, we can't manifest for someone else. They're creating their own reality. But if I'm making you up, or if I'm making him or her up, why wouldn't I make up the version of them that is happy and successful and thriving? Abraham teaches that the best thing we can do for another is to rendezvous with the vortex version of them, and that just means imagine them at their best. See them succeeding, know them capable, imagine them getting what they want. So, I could be wrong about this, but I suspect the answer to the question, can I manifest for others, is no, you cannot manifest for them. Only they can manifest their own reality, but you can manifest for yourself. And if you're manifesting this version of them, why not make it a better version by using your powers to imagine what you want for them? And if you've ever been around someone who believes good things for you and about you, and you noticed yourself rising to the occasion, you know there is something magical about that influence. Like a boss who trusted you to get the job done, and you did. Or a family member who knows you to be generous and loving, and you're extra generous and loving with or around them. They've even done studies on this, like they led teachers to believe that certain students were gifted, and those students ended up doing better than average. Look, it works in the reverse too, but that's why it's worth being really deliberate and intentional about who we are and how we engage life, so that anyone else's negative influence is pitiful in comparison to our own good opinion of ourselves and our lives. Another thing I want to add about this, once upon a time I was struggling at work with a manager who was, okay, let's just say I was not having a good time. And I guarantee that if my mom had the power to change that for me, she would have. She would have waved her magic wand to end my struggles on that job. And if she had, I might very likely still be there, working for the bank, instead of living my dream come true as a manifesting coach. So I'm saying it's worth knowing that contrast is what makes life even better. It's what expands us, because those new desires inspire us to an even better reality than we had before. So don't be so quick to wish away someone else's contrast, because it might very well be helping their big dream come true. All right, this question is about whether we can manifest for others, and what I really want you to remember about this is, don't let your good feelings be dependent on someone else's. And when that's the case, you're already a better influence in their life. Being happy and fulfilled is the best gift we can bring to anyone. And when you combine that with trusting them to find their way, with knowing that they are capable and competent and that they have good things in store, that is a good way to use your creative powers. It'll also likely inspire you to be, if you get any inspirations when you are rendezvousing with the successful version of them, you can trust those inspirations to be successful. But when you know them to be struggling, anything you try to do can't change what you know about them. Oh, this is such an interesting topic. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening, everyone, and happy manifesting.